Tatum and Cantor together down low. And it's Walker in at the point. And for the Lakers, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward.
And the free agency fate of Kyrie Irving hung over the Celtics last season. Now that he's gone, how do they weather his departure?
Well, yeah, great question. I think that the uncertainty was a drain on all of them. I mean, Kyrie's obviously an elite talent. I still think they have what it takes, though, to get it done.
And James drills them both.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Now here's Hayward. Here's Walker. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And Walker is what we call thirsty. He's thinking of firing as soon as he gets the rock. Great presence of mind from the point guard.
Nice shot by Rondo. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
Hayward outside. Right side to Walker. Shot clock at 6. The 17-footer goes down. Walker's got his second bucket.
And the soft touch from the mid-range. Good choice by Walker to just rise and fire right there.
Kuzma kicks to Davis. Pass to Rondo. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in.
And there's nobody any better in terms of running the pick and roll than Rondo. He's ready to shoot as soon as he comes off the screen.
Now here's Cantor. Outside, Walker takes a 3, and Davis pulls it down. And stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we talk about guys with quick twitch athleticism. Tatum isn't that guy. He uses instinct and skill.
Boston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And that one falls for Tatum. And after an incredible rookie season, Jason Tatum back to earth just a bit, Chris, in year 2.
Oh, yeah, and all that talent. Tatum getting to the line 6 times a game. That's how you put pressure on the defense.
Guys, you talk about players coming in, and with a huge impact, Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And for the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. And so Tatum nails them both. And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
Now here's Rondo. Kuzma kicks to James. Back to Kuzma. Cousins trying to free himself up. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Walker taking his time here. Shoots over Kuzma. Boston again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Rondo. That shot no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Outside, Walker. The shot off that time, and the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. There's the pass to Brown. Here's Hayward. Great D that time from James.
Some Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Green passes to Rondo. LeBron outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
Cook looking it over. Lakers passing it around. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Smart.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's James. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Cousins. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
To the inside. Nice shot by Smart.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator, great court awareness.
Cook kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to McGee. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here is Cook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Misses the three. Outside, Smart. Over Cousins. Smart misses.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Here is Cook. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Well, it's all about post position for Cousins. I mean, once he has it, the defense is toast.
Langford with it. Puts it up from 12. He squares up and sinks it.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill a lot.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start.
Our relationship started when I was
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league, while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Bradley. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Cook in at point guard. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now, here's Langford. He's guarded closely. Here's Smart. Count that one. Smart's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, start it strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron comes in for Bradley. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cook. And a new group in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Hayward comes in for Shemi Ojeleye. Brown is checked in for Langford. And Walker subbed in for Marcus Smart. They get a hand on it. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And then Brown with the dunk.
What speed in transition. Brown just slashing down the court for the high percentage shot.
Now Rondo. And it's Davis at the elbow. Six to shoot. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Passes to Daniels. Back to James. Here's Davis. A beautiful reverse layup. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Brown against Rondo. Feeds to Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walker's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Celtics. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Out of Willard High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked second in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Troy Daniels. Enes Kanter's checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. 1:31 left in the first half of basketball. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Over Williams. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from James. And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
James finds Kuzma. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Rondo against Walker. Over Rondo. Here's Kanter. Drops in the layup for 2. Kanter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Bounce pass from Kuzma. And they double up Cousins. Here's Rondo. No good with the triple. Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Williams kicks to Walker. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Yeah, and the appreciation I have for Ron.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. Taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what do you think?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coach.
And that wraps up the halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Cantor in at center. Rondo dishes to Davis. And the shot goes down. Davis has got 8 points.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this, GA. I mean, you try to jump on them, dictate the tempo, seize the momentum.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, GA. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Rondo passes to Davis. Kuzma kicks to James. Clock at 6. Releases from the wing and drills it. 8 points for him.
Powerful, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Outside Tatum. Here's Hayward, and it goes down 2 points.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in.
Well, he was just a skinny kid coming out of college. Hayward's gotten much stronger and much better in a short period of time.
Good on the shot. 10 points for LeBron.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Tatum, that's for 2. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Celtics lead by 8.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Pass to Davis. Fades back, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Walker, bounce pass. Tatum finds Cantor. There's Walker with the 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 6. Rondo looking around. The pass to James. They kick it out to Green. Again, Los Angeles.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Pass to Hayward. Celtics passing it around. Shots good by Walker. Walker's got 12.
And although Walker is just 6'1", he possesses impressive strength, as he showed right there.
Timeout called the Lakers. Well, one of the bigger names in free agency this past summer was Kemba Walker. A lot of teams, Greg, looking at him.
And rightfully so, Kevin. With Kemba, a point guard who is in his prime. He's an impact player who can hit big shots and is one of the more underrated stars in our league.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Avery Bradley comes in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Ojale, and Davis sends it back. Cousins inside. He's guarded by Williams. And Cousins gets it to go.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Passes it to Smart. 1:46 left here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Langford from deep. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Cook. Rebound, Boston. Ojale's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Williams. Pass to Ojale. Now here's Smart. Here's Langford. And a miss there on the triple.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And with all their rangy wing defenders, the Celtics are well suited for the modern game.
Oh, yeah, they make it tough for opponents to get clean looks on the perimeter, GA, with their defense. I mean, it's a strong defensive team also because of the competitors that they possess.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Celtics also changing it up. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for Semi Ojale. And it's Kemba Walker in for Langford.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Yeah, and the Celtics had their issues last season, Kevin, but in the end, they lost to a super team. I mean, the East has just gotten better, led by Toronto and the Bucks. That's the big challenge for Boston.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Off the inbound pass, and Walker with the layup. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
Caldwell-Pope outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Here's Cousins. And the Lakers with another miss.
He lets the D off the hook right there. I mean, if they let him get that open again in that spot, he'll get burned.
And here's Walker. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Celtics. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Kyle Kuzma is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Williams with the block. Tatum passes to Walker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Walker's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics. Rondo finds James. Over Brown. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 13 points for LeBron. Celtics leading by 3. Smart passes to Williams. Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Kuzma. Tatum's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end. I mean, he's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his percentage through the roof.
It's stolen by Rondo to take the lead. The rebound by the Celtics.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Kuzma. A miss that time would have put him up. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. But they get it back. And the jam by DeMarcus Cousins.
When Cousins gets loose in the cup, he feels comfortable showing off a little with this insane athleticism.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cantor comes in for Williams. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, the suitors didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another one-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise-caliber player.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
And Walker is downright insane with the ball, really showing off his insane ball handling abilities.
Rondo dishes to James. Over Hayward. And LeBron James gets it to go. James has got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Lakers. Here's Walker. Softly drops in the floater. Walker's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, there you see there. This is what Walker's built to do. Score the basketball. He's having a terrific night.
Rondo finds Kuzma. And here is LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Back to Davis. 13 feet away. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Walker from 18 feet away, and it's Walker again missing. Outside Rondo. Now the feed to James. The 3. Offensive rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful. And that's what you got to love about Walker's fearlessness. He wants the ball in those big moments.
LeBron against Hayward. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Oh, well, come on. James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
Rondo against Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the speed of Walker, I mean, it's sensational. He can switch gears and an active player on both ends.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown.
Now, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Outside Rondo. Dishes to James. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. LeBron's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. 1:31 left in the game. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Here's Walker, and the rejection by James.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist. You better check your rear view when you're driving to the hole. Love how much Kuzma believes in himself, an absolutely fearless competitor in clutch situations.
Walker against Rondo. Walker goes in. Good D by James.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And the pass to Davis. From past the arc. That one misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Hayward against James. 13 feet away. Hayward can't hit. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
And an intentional foul right there. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, so he comes up empty at the line.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, Walker, very crafty, earning these shooting fouls.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 3. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Oh, man. Look at the skill set Walker has. Herbert using his body inside to draw that contact.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Kemba Walker hits them both. Here's LeBron, and now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Gets the first, that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. From deep, Walker. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.